What's up? 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 What is going on, everybody? Hey. It is Sunday night. I know this is a little later than what we're used to on our Friday live chats. But for those of you who didn't know, um, the missus and I, we're celebrating our ninth year anniversary, which is actually today. But we just came off of like this really nice staycation. We got a nice little hotel room. We went out, had dinner, had breakfast at a couple spots. Oh man, like we had a good time. And yeah, I like her, y'all. I really like her. No, I'm just kidding. She gonna beat me up. I love that woman. Let me just make that clear. But no, had a really great time. So that's why there was no live chat this past Friday. But oh my gosh, so much stuff has been going on. Yes, as you can see from the title, like we gonna get into the whole Letitia Wright stuff. Yikes. So hold your questions, hold your Black Panther comment. We gonna touch on that. That's gonna be the main thing at the end. We gonna get to that. And of course, there's been a whole lot of Marvel news, but we got some other news that we gotta cover and go through. So I will absolutely go through all of that for you. I do need to give a quick shout out to I'm gonna get him. Let's see. Terrence, thank you so much for your Cash App. And Miss Jackie, I know you choose violence on the regular, and that's okay because you family out here. But thank you so much for that very generous Cash App as well. Me and the missus say thank you for that. I really do appreciate it. All right, let's do. Oh my gosh, y'all are flying in. Okay, all right. Let me get some quick shout outs and then we're gonna get started. When I tell y'all, this is gonna be one of the busiest weeks I've ever had. Like, I I don't know if y'all know this. I don't know what's going on online. I look on Twitter, my notifications are going crazy because apparently T'Challa just so happens to be trending. I don't know why, but all I know is one of the videos that I had posted about Chadwick, talking about leading roles and how he viewed the roles being bigger than him. That's going viral. It's nuts. I've got I don't want to jinx it, but let's just say there could be an opportunity for me to appear on a certain podcast with somebody with a blue check mark. So shout out to y'all, still putting my name out there, trying to get me on those platforms so we can spread the Recast T'Challa message, and really like have people become more aware of what's going on. Oh my gosh, I got some other stuff, y'all. I just did. Mm, I just got some fire cooking. I got some fire. I just did something that Marvel ain't gonna see this coming. Goosebumps. They not gonna see this coming. This I'm about to show them some facts and not opinions when it comes to Recast T'Challa. Okay. Let me. Okay, what else? What else did I have to tell you? So yeah, I got all of that. I still got a bunch of old videos I need to upload for y'all. I still need to tell y'all about the LA trip and the fun stories with that. There's a lot. So thank y'all so much for bearing with me. I appreciate y'all being patient. I know I've been slacking, but when I tell you things happen literally every day, like I have a plan to do this, and then all of a sudden they like, boom, you need to watch The Matrix for tomorrow. And I'm like, well, okay, I gotta drop that and go watch this. And unfortunately I can't talk about The Matrix until I think next week. That's when I can give you my reaction. So if you haven't by now, please make sure you're following me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. That's where I can post things a lot quicker. So if you don't feel like waiting all the way until Friday, you can get those things a lot quicker by just following me. And as soon as I'm able to, I'll release my reaction to watching The Matrix 4. I don't know if there was anything else, but yeah, anyway, this week is going to be nuts. And then, of course, there's Christmas. Oh my gosh, it's going to be nuts. I'm sorry. That was a lot of housekeeping stuff. Let me get to the quick shout outs here. Okay. All right, here we go. Who we got? Shaw, what is going on? First in. I love it. I love it. What's going on? Thank you so much. Miss Harper. Come on now. Y'all know we couldn't have a live chat with us without Miss Harper in the building. What is going on? Good evening, ma'am. Deb, what is up? Hello, hello. Rim 17. Come on now. We got the vets in the building. Let's go, Mod Squad. Come on now. We got the back to back. Kristen Pratt, what's going on? From the Mackies. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I bet y'all have a really nice marriage too, don't y'all? Oh man, Mike, my man, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Nia's in the house. What's going on, ma'am? Hello. Darius, what is up, brother? Let's see. Oh, come on now. We got the homie, the vet. Come on, SJ Evans. What is going on? Let's see. He who runs face. Come on, bro. Top supporter. Let's go. In the building. Good to see you. My man Angel, what's going on, brother? Good to see you as well. Let's see. I saw some other folks coming in. Casey, what is up? Let's see. What else? Who else? I saw some other faces. Scroll. Wait. Marcy, what is up? Hello. Let's see. Rizzo, what is going on? Hello, how are you? Let's go to homie Cynthia. How are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Let's see. Lonnie, what is up? William, what is up? Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Chill Spot. Haven't seen you in a minute. Chill Spot. Good to see you again. Okay, now. Let's see. Donna, what is up? Let's see. I didn't even have time to watch the games. Like when I tell you, I just got back and all I started doing was editing videos and setting up schedule. I ain't even looking at my Bears or nothing, man. I don't know what we doing. I hope we ain't embarrass ourselves. I hope not. Anyway, Didier, what's going on? Good to see you, bro. Dex, what is up? Frigga's belt out here whooping folks. What is up? Hello. Rebecca's here. Hello, glad to have you. Let's see. Who else? Remmer, what is up? Shauna, hello. Treble Clef, hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Gray, what is going on, brother? My man Tane, what's going on? Okay, we in there. You know how we get that. Bear down. You already know. Diane Roberts, what's going on? Hello, and thank you. Alib, hello. I know, right? I told y'all if I had time, I would do the Sunday live just to get y'all in. Because first of all, there was no way y'all was gonna let me not talk about Letitia Wright and Spider-Man and all this other stuff. So I'm here. Lisa, hello. Let's see. Nari's, what's going on? X, what's up? Hold on. Oh, Dirty, what's going on? Screaming Monkey, hello. I'm trying to go quick. The missus. Look at that. The MVP. Look, she the real MVP, y'all. Listen. If she ain't want this lie to happen, I'm telling y'all, like she the one that run all this. I just want y'all to know she runs all of this. So it is absolutely a pleasure to see this fine woman in this live chat. Hello, boo thing. Let's see. Anderson, what's going on? Joan, hello. What up, Cuzzo? Look at Cuzzo in the building. What's going on? Okay, now. GD, what's going on? I ain't gonna make no jokes on that. That's a Chicago thing, but y'all don't know about that. Marvin, what's going on? Tyrone, what's going on? Winter Soldiers here. AL, yes. Rudy's here. Okay, all right. And shout out to everybody else in case I missed y'all. My apologies. Because we just have a lot to get to, and we're gonna be here all night. And I actually have a lot of stuff I need to do for y'all. Like I have to do other stuff for y'all. So yes, we got work to do. All right, Alejandro, come on now with the first contribution. Thank you, brother. What up? Happy anniversary, brother. The best for you and Mrs. E-Man. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Alejandro. Thank you. Let's see. Dancing Dog, what you got? Recasting T'Challa, keep the conversation and the king alive. Yes, trust me when I tell you. Oh, I mean, like, the only reason I don't tell y'all some stuff is because I don't want to jinx it. And I also don't want to tip my hand to certain powers that be. Because when I come, I'm gonna just hit. Y'all not gonna see the left. Y'all, it's just gonna hit you. Fire. Fire. I'm coming with it. I'm coming with it. All right. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What do we have? Hold on. I saw somebody else. Oh man, shout out to all of y'all that are coming in. I see let's see what I saw the homie all the way from Brazil, Miss Tati. What's going on? I see the homie Marsha Reese. I will get that Black Panther video soon. I did not forget. Trust me, I got you. What is up, Nick? Oh my gosh, I love it when y'all come in. It don't matter when y'all come in. I just love it. It just makes me feel nice, that y'all just come in. I love it. William Davis, happy anniversary, Recasting T'Challa. Thank you so much, William. I appreciate that support. Okay, all right, let's get to wait. I almost forgot my main man, Derek Gaines. What's going on, brother? Whoa, brother. Man, I was wondering, we ain't heard from you, man. I'm glad to hear you are okay though. Man, hey, bro, you take it easy, you chill, you do whatever you got to do, man. Hey, praying for you as well, making sure that doesn't happen again. But I'm glad to see that you are doing better, and glad to see you up here with the fam, man. Oh man, I was worried because I'm like, man, I ain't seen Derek comment in a minute. But okay, I'm glad to have you, brother. I'm glad that you're here. Shout out to Miss Tegan too. Let her know I said what's up. All right. So let's get to the, you know how we do here. We're gonna get through the little news, then we're gonna get to the big juicy news as we go. So first up, y'all remember Christopher Nolan, he had his movie Oppenheimer, which was like basically a story of the guy who made the A bomb, the father of the A bomb, right? The atomic bomb. And there was all this back and forth with Christopher Nolan going back and forth with WB. He ain't like how they was operating with their whole dual release model. So he was like, you know what? Bump this. I'm out. I'm gonna be a free agent. He ends up getting picked up anyway. And ever since then, because at first I'll admit, when I heard about his movie, I was like, I don't care about this movie. Like a movie about the father of the A bomb, who cares? But then he was like, okay, we're gonna get Cillian Murphy to join in as the lead. And I'm like, I mean, Cillian Murphy's all right, But then we got word that Robert Downey Jr. was gonna be in there, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, and I was like, oh, this cast is looking pretty nice. Okay, y'all gonna have all them in there. They just added a couple more faces. In addition to all of that, now we just found out that Florence Pugh, aka Yelena, and Rami Malek are both going to be in there. My bad about Benny Safdie. I don't really know Benny like that, but I'm just saying Rami is like, award level actor. Florence Pugh can act her tail off as well. I will say that yeah, this is really becoming an all-star like ensemble. It really is. I mean, yo, come on now. Breaking news. Even Kristen Pratt's gonna be in the movie too. Look at that. Look at, like, everybody and their mama is gonna be in this movie, apparently. Thank you, Kristen. Appreciate that. But but my thing is this, like, yo, at this point, I don't even care about the movie no more. When you add this many stars, you got me. You got me. I'm interested. I have no choice. You can't put this much A+ talent in one movie not to get people to at least have attention. I mean, it's Christopher Nolan. You got A brand talent. They gonna give him the money. They are going to give him money. I don't care who it is. They're gonna give him money. So all I'm gonna say is, I'm interested. Did this new edition of Florence Pugh and Rami getting added, did this change the needle for you? I'm just curious. Let me know how you feel about these additions. Maybe the star power doesn't matter to you. Maybe you just, you like, man, I still don't care about this. That's totally fine and understandable too. But I am kind of curious to see if you would be more interested now that they got this all-star lineup of actors. So let's see. Let's see. I love how y'all keep it 100 in here. Hold on, where was it? My man D Steel. I'm gonna pass on this. Okay, all right, Mr. Stokes. Nope, that's a no. Shaw, you in? Okay, you in. Let's see, Angel. That ain't happening for him. All right, Rudy. Not meh. Okay, Ben says yes. Okay, well, hey, that's I mean, look, Marcy sounds interesting. I'm kind of with you on that, right? Like, it sounds interesting. It has my attention. I can't say I'm gonna be running to go see it, but it has my attention too. I'm with you, Marcy. I'm with you. Let's see, MJ, what you got? Good evening. Question: would casting Rami Malek to play Doctor Doom in the MCU? I think he would own that role with the right type of writers. You know what? I wouldn't be terribly mad about it. I think it would definitely. I think here's the thing. Your Doctor Doom has to be a compliment to Reed Richards, right? It has to be that not a polar opposite, but keep in mind, whoever you put as Doctor Doom, they're going to have to interact and reflect with Reed Richards. And, if Marvel keeps it the same, they went to school together. They kind of grew up together in a sense. They were adversaries for a long time, like intellectually, collegially, and stuff like that. So, you can't have like a really old person be, like a 40, 50-year-old person be Reed Richards, and then you have like a 30, 40-year-old Rami. That ain't gonna work. So whoever they get as Doctor Doom, it's got to be like an A and a B, with Reed Richards. So that's the way I would go with it. Now, would Rami be bad? I wouldn't say he would, but I would need to see who they have as Reed, and then I can come to a better sense of what would be a good fit or not. But thank you so much, MJ. I appreciate that. Let's see what we have. What do we have? Okay. I like that. I'm fine with it. I mean, he'd be older, and the real question is like, how long would you want to keep him as Reed Richards? But I'm not terribly opposed to that at all. Let's see. Okay, so that was our first topic, and let's move on to the next one. Guess who's Bazak? Yes, y'all favorite old director is back at it. Oh, yes. Y'all remember Ridley Scott. Y'all remember how my man was out here just trashing superhero movies for no reason. Didn't nobody ask him nothing. Then he came out and started trashing us millennials for no reason. He wasn't even talking about us millennials, man. Like, talking about like all these moviegoers who grew up on cell phones. I ain't grow up on no cell phone. Okay, I still had a landline. What you talking about? I had caller ID. What you mean, Mr. Ridley? You talk about them Gen Zers. Talk about them young folks. That's who you mean. Look at he's so old he didn't even know what generation he was talking about when he was trying to get on, man. See, oh man, but he's back. Now can I play this? I think I can play it. Okay, I'll try and play it for y'all. This is gonna have a little foul language. It's gonna have a little foul language, so please bear with it. Let me make sure that this is not too bad. Hold on one second. Okay, so he's so funny. He's a funny old guy. Ridley Scott is doing this interview, and somebody basically was like, yo, your movie was this, and he just told them to go F themselves. Just straight up. Just like that. When I tell y'all he don't care no more. Ridley Scott ain't got no more F's to give. It's just I think he's 84 years old. If at 84 years old, you don't care about nothing, who gonna tell you anything? Who gonna say anything to you? Let me play the little clip real quick. I think y'all should be able to hear this. It's only a couple seconds long. I'm gonna try and play it for you here. Hold on. Can I get it? Okay.
So it's a very realistic film. It looks more realistic than Kingdom of Heaven or Robin Hood, if we're talking about your...
fuck you. Thank you very much. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Go on.
And that's it. That's it. That's it. You just, sir, F you. All right. Yep. Go F yourself and have a nice day. That's it. That's it. So yeah, that is Ridley Scott. He's sick of everybody's stuff. And yeah, he ain't got no more time for it. He just don't. So I don't know. There's really not a story with this at all. I just thought it was hilarious that this man was just like, I don't care. And I'm gonna let you know where you can go stick it. Ridley Scott, everybody. Ridley Scott. All right. That's class right there. My man Lawrence, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Let's see. Hold on. I think I got your comment right there. What up? Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. That's the homie right there. Thank you, brother. Marcy, what you got? E-Man, please check your cash app. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on, Marcy. I'm coming. I am coming. Oh, come on now, Marcy. Come on with it. Thank you. I'm gonna definitely, pass that on to the missus. I mean, I kind of have to anyway. She buys all the food and stuff for the kids. So, but thank you, Marcy. I appreciate you so much. Oh my goodness, too kind, way too kind. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hold on. Let me give you the boom right there. Now check your phone. Yeah, check yours. Thank you. He who runs face. What you got? Jada for Doom, Will for Reed Richards, Fantastic Entanglement. That's what we on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. I feel like a meme needs to be made. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but a meme definitely needs to be made because that's money right there. That's money. That is 100% money. Thank you, he who runs fades, for that. All right. What do we got? Let's see. Okay, so moving on from the old mean guy. Let's go on to some slightly better news. Nothing too crazy. We got a little Star Wars update, for my Star Wars fans and stuff. So if y'all recall, Disney had announced that they were going to do a whole bunch of different spin-off shows for Star Wars. Some of them have gotten canceled, like the Patty Jenkins one. That one got scrapped, I believe, all the way. Excuse me, but oh my God. Hold on. I love it. Yes, I love it. That's perfect. It's perfect. I love it. But yeah, so Star Wars had like all these little spin-off shows. One of them got canceled. But one that is still moving forward. So no Rogue Squadron. That is either delayed or it's just not happening. So sorry about that. But one that is going to continue is going to be the Acolyte. The Acolyte is going to basically be hold on, I think I got a little description here. Where was it? Okay, here we go. Let me give you a little description of the Acolyte. It'll take place in the final days of the High Republic era of the Star Wars timeline and will focus on the emergence of secretive dark side powers. Just for context, the High Republic era is said to have ended about 50 years prior to the events of the Phantom Menace. So if you recall, the Phantom Menace was like the first movie in the prequels. So this movie will take place even further into the past and kind of give us a little bit. I'm assuming this will give us a little bit more introduction to the dark side, you know, and like how the dark side started to creep up. And you'll probably also see how how the Jedis were like in peak form. You know, the Jedis were doing their thing. So that, I think that'll be pretty interesting. But the real news here is they actually have found a lead for this movie, or for this series, I'm sorry, and that's going to be Amandla Stenberg. She is going to be the lead role in The Acolyte. We don't know exactly what her role is, but she's going to be the lead. So it's possible that she might be, you know, like a anti-hero. Maybe she's gonna be somebody that learns the ways of the dark side. Either way, I actually like this casting just because Amandla is actually really talented. If you haven't seen her work, let me see what would be a good one. She just did a movie not too long ago. She's been like in more like the kiddie stuff. You might remember her as Rue in the Hunger Games. She was in The Darkest Minds. But more recently, I want to say she was also in The Hate You Give, which is a really good movie. You should definitely check that out. But she is a very talented actress. She's very, very good. So I'm very interested in seeing what she's gonna bring to the role. But anyway, for those of you that might remember her or are familiar with her, does this interest you in The Acolyte a little bit more? Or maybe is it just the general story of the fact that, you know, it's gonna be a prequel to a prequel of the dark side? You know, and maybe we start to see how and why so many of the dark side came along. I don't know. Let me know what you think. All right, Aaron Johnson, thank you so much, brother, for that contribution. Let me see if I can find your comment. Not sure what happened to it, but thank you nonetheless. Appreciate you. Friggers Belt, John Cena for Invisible Woman. You can't see him. I like how you think. I always like, you can't. Technically, you can't. I mean, it could work. It could work. Thank you, Friggers Belt. My man Mike, happy anniversary. I hope you put it down. But anyways, just a little support for Christmas. But I can only do this because it's Christmas. Hey, brother, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I'll leave it at that. Oh my God. Hold on. We got He Who Runs Fades. Brother. Thank you so much. Jesus. See, I can't even mess with them. In case y'all didn't know, He Who Runs Fades and Jackie, She Who Remains, they married, and they routinely choose digital violence. Why they send me a Cash App? Thank y'all, by the way, for this. They sent me a Cash App talking about from me, Jackie, and Anthony Mackie. Why y'all do this to me? Why? See, how long we been in? 30 minutes. It ain't even been an hour yet. And now you said don't tell your business. It's too late. We here now. We here. Right. Exactly. Together. It's a beautiful mess. I love them though. I'm minding my business. They over here sending. How you gonna send a curse blessing? What? How you do that? How did you manage? Oh, the multiverse, man. It is something. I don't know what is going on. I don't get it. I appreciate both of y'all though. I really do. Thank y'all so much. Nelson V, what's up, man? Ice Cube son and Obi-Wan. Yes, that is true. I just saw that. There wasn't much news behind it. Outside of him just saying like, man, you know, fans don't know what you're gonna get. Well, duh, no, we don't. You know, but whatever. But yeah, no, thank you for that news, Nelson. I was gonna put it in there, but I don't know. I didn't think it was enough meat on there. Because he probably gonna have some little side part anyway. But thank you, bro. My man Mike back at it. Anything with Rue, I'm in good Lord. Yeah, hey, I understand. She's a very nice lady. Yes. I understand, bro. Let's see. I am not gonna answer that question. Oh, not gonna do that. No. All right, moving on to the next topic. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, man. Have y'all heard that Cowboy Bebop is canceled? Yeah, that's right. The grand opening, grand closing. It's done. How many of y'all actually watched it? I have not had a chance to watch Cowboy Bebop yet. Like I've watched the anime, but I haven't watched the live action one yet. But I mean, I've heard mixed reactions. Some people are saying that it was good. Some people are like, whatever. I mean, I can't comment because I haven't seen it, but like I know some people have said that like they didn't really care for the different twists that the show had. I have to say that the fact that Netflix canceled this, and there was a lot of hype going into it, it kind of worries me. Only because I'm sitting here thinking like, y'all didn't see the numbers that you needed? Y'all didn't hit the mark that you needed? How come? What's going on? Something's wrong there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hey, the anime only got one season too. So I guess they keeping it consistent. I don't know. It's I don't know. And the thing is like I always get cautious about going to watch a show that I know is canceled or is going to get canceled. Because it's kind of like, why do I want to watch that again? Like, why do I want to finish it? Like, I almost didn't finish the Netflix series because of that. Like when they were like, oh yeah, Marvel's cutting the deal and it's done and Netflix is canceling all the shows, I was almost like, man, I ain't about to watch these now. Like for what? I like them, but if they're not gonna go nowhere, I don't want to watch a dead end. So anyway, all right, what do we got here? Oh man, brother Marcus, brother, thank you, bro, so much. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for that contribution. Been on the rewatch gang lately. Shout out to the rewatch gang out there, replay gang lately. But I go to show love. I gotta show love to brother E. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. We were so close to see the God bringing up T'Challa in the Mahershala Ali interview on Breakfast Club. We need Recast T'Challa on the radio waves. Yes. How we doing it? I would love that. Hey, listen, I have been tagging. I tag them, I mention them, I put it out there. So I would just say the more we can get to other platforms, that will legitimize the conversation for bigger players to get involved. When the big players start seeing all these other channels getting this access, getting retweeted, getting viral stuff, that's when they'll come a knocking. And it's also one of the reasons why I haven't always drop like my A+ material, because I want to save some of that for when I actually get on the bigger platform, so I could be like, boom, here's something viral that I know you can benefit from. But I would just say be consistent, hit them up. Like I said, don't harass people, but let them know. Like I said, just recently, like earlier today, yesterday, Shuri was trending, T'Challa was trending. They act on trends. So if something is trending and it's Marvel related, Black Panther related, that's the time to strike when the iron's hot. But thank you, brother, so much for that contribution. Hopefully one day we'll make it to the Breakfast Club. That is definitely a goal of mine, a long time dream of mine, actually. I put that out in the universe a long time ago, and I do believe soon it will happen. Thank you so much. Sheldon, my man, what's going on? They should have at least waited a little bit. That Chadwick Boseman, that Cowboy Bebop cancellation hurt me. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for the people that liked it. I mean, it sucks. It seemed kind of quick, but that kind of just gives me the impression that it just didn't hit a certain mark that people were looking for. I don't know. Let's see. But thank you so much for that. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Oh, okay, we're gonna stay on the Netflix wagon here. Well, yeah, Dave Chappelle ain't going nowhere, y'all. If anybody thought he was gonna get canceled, wrong. So Netflix is doubling down, and they are giving Dave Chappelle to open their first ever comedy festival. So let me tell y'all. I told y'all from the jump that, like, whether you agree with Dave Chappelle or not, you can criticize him, you can hold him accountable for the jokes he said. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. But I told y'all Netflix knows where the money resides. They told y'all from the jump. And with this right here, this comedy festival, Dave Chappelle has to be probably one of the few people I can say right now that knows how to effectively pimp cancel culture. He is basically saying, hey, cancel culture, go out there and make me that money. I'm going to make a special out of you. I'm going to react to you. I'm going to sell some documentaries on you. And then I'm going to go back to Netflix and make a whole festival about you. He's sitting back getting rich. He's uncanceling himself, if he was ever canceled at all. It's brilliant. Again, it doesn't matter whether you agree with him or not. I'm not talking about your opinion about him personally. I'm just saying this strategy that he's put out is brilliant. Take something that effectively was supposed to ruin your career, effectively shut you down, and you manipulate it and take advantage of it for monetary profit. Wow. I'm just saying that's a smart business move. That's all. Woo! Wow. So yeah, that right there is absolutely amazing. And here's the lineup. Hold on, let me see the lineup for this. Hold on, I'm getting some more messages and stuff. The lineup for this includes, and just to name a few, it's called Netflix is a Joke. The festival will feature a bevy of heavy hitters, including but not limited to Jerry Seinfeld, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, David Letterman, Bill Burr, Chris Rock, Chelsea Handler, Conan O'Brien, Ellen DeGeneres. Oh wow. Let's see. Anybody else? I don't know the rest of these people. Patton Oswalt, Kevin Smith. Oh man, Craig Robinson, and so many more. Yo, that they threw some money at that. If you're gonna get, first of all, to get Jerry Seinfeld, like Jerry Seinfeld don't really do comedy like that much. I think he did one little special not too long ago, but that was about it. You got Chris Rock on there. That's a lineup. I'd pay for that. I'm sorry. I'd pay to go see that. I'm just saying. That right there is a lot. And they are doing the damn thing for real. Hold on. I think okay, I didn't see none. Okay, sorry. But yeah, this whew, look at that. Legendary comedians, what they say. Hold on, let me zoom in for y'all. More legendary comedians, shows, and venues that we could ever fit on a poster. And this is their first one. This is their first time ever doing a festival. And of all people, they got Dave Chappelle opening the whole thing for them. Yeah, they know where the money resides. They're not gonna let you forget that. They're not gonna let you forget it. What do we got here? Hold on, let's see. He Who Runs Face. So, oh boy, here we go. So Zombie Wanda and Nancy Reagan. No. I'm not even going to explain the Nancy Reagan thing. I'm not. If you know, you know that everybody on Twitter is going to hell for talking about Nancy Reagan. And I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not going to explain it on here. This ain't no After Dark special. So, Zombie Wanda and Nancy Reagan went to a HBCU for homecoming because they thought it was a parade of dark meat. Recast T'Challa. Okay. Y'all go ahead and Google Nancy Reagan if you want to on your own volition. I'm not getting involved. I don't want the people coming after me. No. I will not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. That's okay. We got to move on. Don't don't do it. Cutie Pie, don't do it. Just do not Google Nancy Reagan. Don't do it. Okay. I'm gonna let the chat do what they do. I'm gonna keep it professional. I'm gonna let the chat do what they gotta do. Okay. I'm gonna let that. Thank you. All right, She Who Remains. What you got? Mr. and Mrs. Ms. Fresh Princeton, the story of betrayal and twisted feelings, starring Anthony Mackie as September Saratoga. Why won't she love me, man? I'm just glad that there wasn't another joke in there with the follow up. But yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. I like that. I'd watch that. I would actually watch that. He runs face. She made the MC. Oh. We gonna go to the next topic. I have y'all gonna get my channel blocked. And I will not be here for the shenanigans. I'm not gonna get in trouble for y'all. I'm just not. I promise y'all, I'm not. All right, let's get to the next topic because I know some of y'all already done Googled what this mess is all about, and I am not participating. Not gonna do it. All right, let's get to some Marvel news. Shang-Chi director. He is apparently returning for the role of director. And it looks like he is going to be back not only for a sequel, but he marked a deal with Marvel to do a Disney Plus series as well. So not only is he coming back for Shang-Chi the sequel, but he's gonna do a Disney Plus series too. Now my guess, because there are no details on this so far, my guess is that he's probably going to do something maybe with the 10 rings. You know, I mean, if you watch the end of Shang-Chi, you do know that in the post-credit scene there was some mention about the continuation of the 10 rings. So I could totally see that being a thing. The fact that it's a comedy, I mean, it's not confirmed, but I would say prepare for more Aquafina. You know, if I know some people ain't really rocking with her like that, but I wouldn't be surprised if she comes back, you know. So yes, that's gonna be a thing. And I just wanted this to be a gentle reminder that, like, you know, while this was like news and everything for people that, you know, oh man, he was coming back. Your boy already asked this question. Okay. I had a whole interview with him when Shang-Chi came out, and I asked him, would he come back for a sequel? And he said, yeah, he said he'd be down. So in case you missed that conversation, you can go to my channel, go look at the Shang-Chi director says who Shang-Chi should fight in the MCU. And he also gives you his confirmation about doing a sequel. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, your boy had it first. You know, if you was following and you was watching, this wasn't news because he was already down. You know, now it's just official. That's all. So just wanted to put that out there. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. My man Mike, I'm not highlighting that comment. I'm not y'all. If y'all in the chat, y'all see the comment. I'm not highlighting that. Thank you for the support. Not gonna do that. I told y'all I'm not gonna have Secret Service knocking on my door. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all see it? Y'all do that. Frigga Bell, I can't do that either. I can't do that one either, Frigga Bell. I can't. Y'all already know I love y'all and the support. I can't do that. I can't do it. If you're watching on the replay, y'all need to go just look at the replay chat. Y'all can have that. See, now I gotta pre-screen these. Hold on. I gotta. Oh, I can't put that, Jackie. I can't put that up there either. I can't. Thank you, Jackie. I can't put that up. I can't. Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. What the hell were we talking about? Right, like, why don't y'all? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm trying to run a decent show. Wait, I like this. Don't be a negative. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. Listen, hard. I'm struggling so hard because I be wanting to click on them, but then y'all just don't want. Y'all just want the peoples to come after me, and I'm not trying to get there. Listen. Oh my God. Okay. Let me get to the next news. Okay, Shang-Chi's coming back, sequel, Disney Plus show, whatever. All right, let's get to the good news. Here go some chunky news right here. Daredevil is coming back officially to the MCU. Now, what does this mean? Kevin Feige has officially confirmed that Charlie Cox, the actor, is going to be Daredevil in the MCU, but it's a big if. Let me see. What does he say here? Let me zoom in for y'all. He says, if you were to see Daredevil in upcoming things, Charlie Cox, yes, would be the actor playing Daredevil. Where we see that, how we see that, when we see that remains to be seen. Okay. All right. So if we get Daredevil in any capacity, Charlie Cox is coming back. Now, this is great news. I want to say that this is great news because Daredevil was definitely the best thing of all the Netflix shows out there with the Marvel Netflix shows. Now, this also confirms what I was talking about before, though. Recall, the Netflix shows were not made by Marvel Studios. They were produced by Marvel Television, but not Marvel Studios. Two different things. So it is a great thing that Kevin Feige says that if we get him, it'll be this actor. That's cool. Now, that does not mean that the Netflix shows are now canon. Now, I touched on this before about why the Netflix shows wouldn't make sense if they tried to make it canon. If you want an example, all you have to do is kind of look at now it could if they write it this way, but right now I'm saying they don't flow because you would have to look at Luke Cage, look at Cottonmouth, Mahershala Ali, who's now going to be Blade. Blade's in the MCU, Cottonmouth is not. Cottonmouth's sister, the actor played another role in Civil War when she was talking to Tony after he did his little MIT thing. She wasn't Cottonmouth's sister in that. So you can see how it was not the same thing. Marvel might explain this away as, okay, the Netflix stuff exists. It's another universe. Kind of like how Ralph Boner in WandaVision, we saw the actor that was Quicksilver, but that wasn't really him. So my guess is this, and here's the other thing, because we know that rumors have been flying that potentially, maybe, take it with a grain of salt. I kind of believe it, but take it with a grain of salt. Charlie Cox or Daredevil or Matt Murdock could appear in Spider-Man No Way Home. So that is a possibility. If that is the case, I'm still sitting here thinking to myself, like, I don't know why Kevin Feige would announce this now, but it could be because usually Kevin Feige will answer around a question and be like, I don't know, maybe we'll see him, maybe we won't. We'll just have to wait and see. That's usually how he'll answer things. But the fact that he's already confirming that that actor would be in it, that right there, I think he's trying to get ahead of potential spoilers because Spider-Man No Way Home, what's today? Today's Sunday. So the LA premiere for Spider-Man No Way Home is tomorrow. It's Monday. So it's very possible that on Monday somebody, Variety, may spoil something on Spider-Man No Way Home if, let's say, Charlie Cox is in there. So by the way, I forget what time it's gonna be at. I think it's gonna be like Monday around like 8 Eastern or something like that. But the embargo is gonna be lifted. So I'm letting y'all know this right now. Be very careful with what you see online Monday afternoon / evening. You're going to see reactions to Spider-Man No Way Home. You're going to see, I don't think that they might do some reviews and stuff because us press, we don't get it for like another day or something like that. But you're going to see reactions online. Be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Just be careful because some people don't know how to talk around things. Some people are not professional and they will like spoil things online. And y'all know I'm all about preserving your experience when you go watch. So, but anyway, the fact that yes, Charlie Cox is coming back, that is dope. Now, here's the other thing though. Right after this news came out, you also had Marvel fans demanding the return of other Netflix heroes after Charlie Cox. Because it's like, yo, if we can get Charlie, can we get the rest of them? People, what we want Punisher, right? Hell yeah, I know I do. I'll be cool with Punisher. I'll definitely be cool if we get Jessica Jones back. I'll be cool if we get Mike Coulter back. Those are definite ones that we need. We do not need Finn Jones, aka Iron Fist. Hashtag recast Iron Fist. No. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't. Trash. Recast. Not one person is about to sit here and have a major issue with this dude that, by the way, and this was reported by the people on set. I don't know if it was the director or one of the stunt choreographers. They was like, yeah, he barely trained. Colleen, old girl in Iron Fist, one of the best actresses on the actual show, she showed up. She showed up and did hours of training. That's why she had some of the best fight scenes in the show. But the main actor, a couple of minutes and you don't know how to throw a punch? Bro, get out of here. No. Y'all know in Marvel Comics, Iron Fist is supposed to be like top 5. Like Shang-Chi, Iron Fist should be somewhere under that. Ain't no excuse. Get out of here. Ain't nobody finna miss you. Straight. Gone. Recast. Immediately. Ugh. All right. Hold on. Let me get back here. Hold on. Damn. I slipped. I'm sorry. I let one slip. No, Jackie. They're not coming back. At least not now. But the characters might come back. I don't think that their stories are going to continue, though. I think what they're going to say is they're new to the MCU. And by the way, if this is true, let's think about what that means for Hawkeye. In Hawkeye, we already suspect, we saw the fat hand. We suspect that Kingpin is going to show up. So what that could mean is this is going to be the MCU Kingpin. Yes, it might be the same actor, but it might not be the same one from the Netflix series story. That's a whole nother universe. So this one might have a different backstory, might have a different, we don't know. We don't know. So they're going to keep the actors, since we're all dealing with the multiverse, and that's what we're going to see. But I don't think the Netflix shows per se are going to continue. If they do, I would think that we get something a little bit different because Marvel Studios would be producing it, and Marvel Studios would want something more consistent with their stories rather than the separate alternate reality stories that took place in the Netflix universe. I hope that made sense. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you. I'm not clicking that no more. Hold on. It's he who runs phase. Let me see. Let me, come see. Okay. I don't. Okay. Can I click that? I don't know. I don't. Okay. I'm not gonna click it. I'm not gonna click it. But I agree. Thank you, he who runs phase. I agree. Yes. Okay. Okay, what we got here? Wait, hold on. Dinner time now. Gotta catch up with the replay gang. Keep up the great work, and please don't Google search Grassy Rankin. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No, don't do it. Thank you. Thank you, Ty. Appreciate you. Oh my god. You see how he just choose violence? You see this? Look at this. This terrible temptation. Don't do it. Oh my gosh. Thank you, he runs phase and Ty. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, whoa. Okay, yep. I can't click that one either. Nope, not gonna do that one. Nope, you almost got me. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I can't do it. Damn it, Jackie. I can't do that one either. I was about to, but I couldn't do it. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. We can do this. All right. Bring back Cloak and Dagger and the Runaways. Okay, now we could talk. I have not watched Cloak and Dagger. The Runaway, you know, it's so funny. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna put my daughter on the spot. Because we like to watch a lot of the Marvel shows, some of the DC shows together and stuff. And she had already seen the Runaways. Okay. And I was like, oh, like, no, she brought it up. She was like, oh, yeah, Daddy, you want to watch the Runaways? I was like, yeah, sure. It's Marvel. Let's check it out. We barely got 3 episodes in. And I'm like, okay, this is decent. Yeah, it's a little teeny boppy or whatever. It's decent though. We barely get 3 episodes deep. And she already like, Daddy, I don't want to watch this with you no more. I was like, dang, what happened? What happened? What? And she was like, I don't want to. And I was like, got a little stuff in there, huh? Yeah, okay, I understand. Sure, I don't want to watch it with you either. So that is how I stopped watching Runaways, because my daughter just, it was one of those little awkward red flags where it's like, yeah, we're not gonna watch this. Yeah, not together. Nah, it's just nah. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's see. What do you got? What MCU film would you want Jordan Peele to direct and why? Blue Marvel. I'd like for him to do Blue Marvel, just because Blue Marvel deals with the racial issues, and I think Jordan Peele has a really good sense on that. So yeah, it'd be Blue Marvel if it would be one, because I think that'd be right in line. He could talk about the racial things. Obviously, Jordan Peele being a comedian as well, he would know how to do that Marvel humor and slip that stuff in there. So I would like that. I think that would be a perfect fit for him. Thank you for that. Let's see. A man named Iron Fist but can't throw a punch. Right. The irony. Iron Fist, irony. Got it. Okay. Oh man, but yes, that yes, facts. Let's see what you got. Colleen was great. Jessica Henwick was to return in the Shang-Chi, but she passed it for the Matrix 4. That is true. Appreciate you, E-Man. Thank you so much, Winter Soldier. Facts on tops of facts. You are correct on both fronts. Thank you so much for that contribution. Let's see. What you got? Eddie heard a couple months ago the MCU was working on a Heroes for Hire Disney Plus series. It was a rumor then, but hey, maybe. You know what? Like, yeah, it's possible. I would say this though, like, and this is why I want to keep reminding people how flexible Marvel is. Marvel will have certain projects. No, I can't say that. They will have certain projects, but if those things leak or if it is said too early, they might scrap it. They might be like, man, this already leaked. We ain't gonna do it no more. Keep in mind, what did they do that with? I think part of that was with the Hulk. They changed the entire story of the Hulk in Age of Ultron because of a rumor or a leak that they were working on a Planet Hulk movie. So because of that, Marvel is very reactive. They don't operate like other studios that are like, we have a plan, we stick to the plan no matter what. They were like, hold up, we're not gonna do that. Skip it. So it's possible, but it could also be not possible because they might change their mind. And that's literally what they do. They change their mind when they feel like it. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you. Nelson, what you got? He Who Runs Phase and She Who Remains Wild and out tonight. I think Daredevil, yes, they are. I think Daredevil will appear in Hawkeye episode 6 post-credit. Recast Iron Fist and T'Challa. I'm with both of those. I don't know if he gonna show. I don't think he'll show up in that. I mean, if he's supposed to show up in, if Daredevil's supposed to show up in Spider-Man, keep in mind, look at the timeline. You got Kingpin potentially showing up in episode 5 of Hawkeye. That's on a Wednesday. Then that Thursday, Spider-Man comes out with everything. That blows it. If Kingpin is in the MCU, then you know Matt Murdock can be in there, and that'll be yet another surprise in Spider-Man No Way Home, if true. So I don't think you're going to get him for that. I think they're going to have Kingpin there, and they're going to kind of spread the wealth and put Matt Murdock in Spider-Man No Way Home. I think that'll be better than putting all your eggs in one basket, basically. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh, this coming back up in After Dark. I didn't say that. I didn't say it would. I didn't say it would. But yeah. So yeah, I just didn't want it to get to that level. Thank you. Cloak and Dagger was good because it was grounded in a sense of our reality powers and react. Oh, okay. Me too. Okay. All right. I need to go check that out then. I'll check it out. Let's see what you say. Cloak and Dagger was okay. Two teenagers. Yeah, I kind of got the feeling that that's what it was for anyway. So you know, it is what it is. I'm not losing sleep if I miss it. Let's see. Taro, what you got? Did Eleanor have an iPhone in her hand in the Hawkeye show? I don't know. I don't know if there was an iPhone specifically. I would have to go back and look at that. Thank you so much for that though. Just what you got? I bet we see Moon Knight in episode 6 of Hawkeye. Interesting. Now, I don't think so, only because I don't think Moon Knight would be in New York. I think Moon Knight, keep in mind his origin would have to be in Egypt. I think he could come back to New York, but I think Moon Knight is primarily going to take place in Egypt. But here's what I would say. I would say that, and this was my theory back when Eternals came out, I would not be surprised if Blade shows up in Moon Knight. That could be the big reveal right there. So we'll see. Thank you so much for that contribution as well. Let's see. Teramato makes a great point. iPhone has a rule against their phones being in the hands of villains in movies and shows. Very good point. That is true. But to counter even that, Marvel likes to blur the line on what's a villain. So I don't know. Maybe, I mean, we know Mama's shady, but we don't know if she's like a straight up villain. She could be, but that's a very good point. I think we'll have to look into that. Thank you so much. MJ, I think Jordan Peele can do a great X-Men film too. Jordan Peele can do whatever he wants, in my opinion. Honestly, like I'd be for it regardless. But thank you so much for that. Let's see, John Robeson, what's up? Gifted Marvel bringing them back. I haven't heard nothing about it, but we'll have to wait and see. Maybe. I mean, I think a lot of the Hulu shows and stuff like that, they're gonna treat them just like the Netflix shows. They will pick and choose certain things to make into the MCU, but I don't think they're gonna tie them together and make them all canon. That I don't think will be the case. Hold on. Jackie says something. Hold on. I got a pre-screen huzz now. I could play this, but I'm not. Oh boy. I'm a big believer that eventually everything comes back to you. You get back what you give out. Nancy Reagan, actual quote, new context. Jesus. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jackie, for that. Let me know, how are y'all feeling about Jesus? How are y'all feeling about Daredevil coming to the MCU and having Charlie Cox? And who are you? What other Netflix characters are you excited to see in the MCU? So let me know what you think. All right, Tati. So Valentina isn't a villain either. Yeah, I mean, it depends. In the comics, Madam Hydra was like what, a triple spy, working for Shield, working for Hydra, working for the. So it all depends on how they want to write them. Maybe like she could be an Amanda Waller from Suicide Squad. Remember, Amanda Waller was like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to save the world. Yeah, it's some shady stuff, but I'm gonna do was she a villain? Not really. Was she like heroic? Absolutely not. So, like I said, Marvel likes to blur these lines. Don't be surprised if they do that even with Val. So could be a possibility. Thank you, Tati. What you got? Cinema Ghost. If Daredevil shows up in the future, then they need to bring in the same second unit because the choreography in Hawkeye is lacking in comparison. I am not going to disagree with that whatsoever. I mean, the last little fight scene on the roof, it wasn't bad. The part that disappoints me the most is the fact that like you're letting stunt doubles do the work, which is great. Because when stunt doubles do the work, now you literally can do whatever you need to do. Like, let the magic fly, right? You're not hurting the actors. You don't have to worry about editing and stuff. Now that's completely on the stunt team. It hasn't even been Disney Plus quality. It's been very Disney-ish quality, in my opinion, when it comes to the fight choreography in Hawkeye. Is it the worst thing I've ever seen? No, but we've seen better. And Marvel has the money. They're putting almost $100 to $200 million into these productions. They're shooting them with the same movie cast and crews and production that they do with the movies. So that's why if I say, yo, this is weak, I'm comparing it to what y'all are capable of. I'm not comparing it to something like The Raid, which was a whole different thing, a whole different genre, a whole different rating system. I'm not doing that. I'm saying if you can give me what you gave me in Winter Soldier, if you can give me what you gave me in Shang-Chi, ain't no reason you should go lower in any of your other properties. Just isn't. It's the same thing. It's the same stuff. So anyway. Oh, come on now. We got my man, Just My Opinion Reviews. Thank you, brother, so much. Y'all make sure y'all go check this brother out and support him as well on his channel. You can find him under my channel recommendation list under my YouTube. What you got for me, brother? Wishful thinking, but I would want to see 3 to 5 solo Hulk movies before Blue Marvel shows up. Okay, especially if he can beat the Hulk. Will Smith. Okay, I do like y'all know I like Will Smith for Blue Marvel. We still got to talk Hawkeye. Yeah. Recast T'Challa. Recast Iron Fist. Hawkeye rules. Swan Song rules. Very fantastic movie. I'm going to drop my review for that in case y'all missed it on the last live. I'm going to drop my review for Swan Song as well. Thank you, brother. And I see what you're talking about. Because for those people that don't know, Blue Marvel ain't no joke. As a superhero, he is as strong, if not stronger, than the Hulk. So yes, I totally understand what you mean by like having build up the Hulk a little bit more, so that way when Blue Marvel comes through, people really know what the deal is. I don't personally think you need 3 to 5 movies though for that. I'm not trying to see Blue Marvel in like a decade, like I want to see Blue Marvel sooner than later. Especially if you're trying to have Will Smith. Will Smith is like 52, 53. We ain't trying to have no 60, 70-year-old Will Smith doing this. Nah, man, like let's get it cracking now. I think we know after we saw Hulk punch a Shaturi ship, we know dude is strong. So, I'm down with that. First of all, Marvel needs to go fix the Hulk anyway. I already told y'all Marvel done failed the Hulk a long time ago. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, thank you, brother, so much for that. Kev, what you got? Breaking news: Barack Obama can be cast as T'Challa in Earth 3 because they want to honor Chadwick's passing. I'm fine with that. Like I said, as long as T'Challa keeps going, that's all that matters to me. Thank you so much. Let's see. Her name is going to be Reagan. Oh boy. All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's see. What do we got? Mike. I need to see Nancy Reagan. Oh my God. Her action's gonna just come. Oh damn. See, I gotta pre-screen y'all now too. That's it. All right. Look, hey, if they start knocking, this is on y'all. If y'all don't see me show up on Wednesday, now why. Now y'all know. If I'm not here Wednesday for the Hawkeye lot, y'all know. Whew. Okay, let's get to the next topic. We're trying to get to the good stuff here. Oh boy, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, they coming for you, boy. All right, let's get to some Tom Holland news. Apparently, he has got a new role coming out. He has got a new movie where he is going to be playing Fred Astaire in an upcoming film. And in case you haven't known, Fred Astaire is top of the line actor, dancer back in like the 1940s or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time ago. But y'all see him here. Dare I say they little makeup. Can I close this? I don't want that. Yeah, with a little makeup, they almost look alike. Just a look, you just give them a little top hat. It's not too bad, And if you've seen Tom Holland, like, let's not forget, Tom Holland can like act. Did y'all see this when he did this little Rihanna rain dance thing? Like, this is it. He can do it. Okay, like, yeah. That he did that too. He did that. I mean, my man's an actor. He's an actor. But yeah, so it is definitely something interesting that he can do, he can pursue. I think he'll be a perfect fit for that. I just wanted to remind people, the reason why I brought this up, I just wanted to remind people the value that comes in having a leading role in the MCU. Leading roles in the MCU matter. What they do, nobody was checking for Tom Holland before he became Spider-Man. My man got this role because he was doing backflips in his backyard and posting them online. And he became Spider-Man. Nobody was looking for him. Y'all can't, not one person in here without Googling can name whatever movie, whatever thing he did prior to Spider-Man. And it's okay because that's what gave him his platform. Ever since Spider-Man, he out here doing Uncharted. He's doing so many movies. Y'all ain't even go watch him, but it don't matter. Did y'all go see Cherry? I didn't. Like, he's doing other things out there and getting roles because that's what the MCU does for leading parts. This is one of the reasons why I highly suggest and recommend and point out and highlight the significance in keeping and preserving leading roles in the MCU like T'Challa, because that's a prime opportunity to give another actor an opportunity to grow and shine, just like Tom Holland. When nobody checking for him, now he's about to be Fred Astaire. Now he's gonna be in Uncharted. Now he's still going. Hold on. Let's move on to the next part. He's still gonna be Spider-Man. he's still gonna be Spider-Man. So it's a valuable position that you don't want to take lightly. Okay. Hold on. Let me grab this comment here by Greg. What you got? I'm at the point where I just want them to Aunt Viv T'Challa. I'm hard body with it now. Marvel is going to drop the ball with Black Panther 2. Mark my words. Greg, I understand. I mean, I was never, when I started the petition, I made a point to say it didn't have to be an immediate one. But even if they did an immediate one, like, I just want people to realize that we don't have to pretend that it would be impossible. Y'all not about to sit here and watch movies with aliens, wizards, time travel, multi-dimensional universes and stuff, androids and all that. You're not going to sit here and watch all this and act like Marvel can't easily explain stuff like that away. It's fiction. I need y'all to stop acting like they're undoing actual history. It's not like they're going out there and, making Martin Luther King white. It's not like they're doing that if they were to recast what I'm saying. It's very, very possible. And yes, I promised a couple of y'all a video on how easily they can do that. And I'm going to drop something in that video because people need to see it to believe it. I'm going to drop something in there I guarantee you not one of y'all have thought about. This was one of those things that I was sitting up, I was asleep, and then when your brain started talking to you, and I was just like 4:00 in the morning, like, oh, snaps. It's something that I guarantee you Marvel didn't even think about this. They didn't even think about this. I'm going to prove how dumb this decision is not to recast within their story, within their own story, how it is so problematic. I'll get to that. Sorry, got on a little rant there. Thank you so much. Brian, what's going on? Thank you so much. Vet in the house. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Brian. Happy that you could make it to the chat. Thank you so much for the support. Let's see. Nope, not going to touch that. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you, though. No, not going to touch that one. Can't do that. But what we are going to do, we're going to keep on with the Spider-Man bandwagon here. And I want to give y'all a couple updates. Now, I just told y'all. I just told y'all the LA premiere for Spider-Man No Way Home is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow, okay? That's almost 24 hours from now. They are going to show us, they're going to show them at least, Spider-Man No Way Home. We're going to hear about it. It's going to be flooding the internet. All of that stuff is happening tomorrow. The rest of us, so I told y'all, it's first tier, top tier level press, then maybe kind of like the average folks. So I'm like right there in the average press. We get it like a day or so after the LA premiere. Okay. That's only 2 days. It's only 2 days. I told y'all I was never a fan of, I don't know who is in charge of Sony's marketing. I don't know why they feel like Spider-Man is lacking so much. Why are they out here showing you the first minute of Spider-Man No Way Home? They released the very first minute of the movie. Why? 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 For what? If this does not reek of desperation, if I had a movie that the mere mention of the movie drove people to go buy pre-sale tickets in the midst of a pandemic and still crash Fandango, AMC, Regal, Marcus Theaters, all these different theater companies, why do I need to give y'all more anything? Isn't that enough? The No Way Home pre-sale tickets were damn near the closest thing to Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame is one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Spider-Man No Way Home is touching that. The anticipation, the hype is touching that. And again, let me remind you, this is in the middle of a pandemic. You got Omarion virus out there dancing its way into everybody's world. It's still a thing. Some people still don't feel comfortable going to theaters, and you still breaking records. You still crashing systems. Why are you showing more of the movie? Why are y'all so thirsty? Why? Oh, touch. I just like I just don't understand why, like, this marketing. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't know why they so scared. I don't know why they so scared. This is Spider-Man. You didn't even have to drop a trailer. If you had just shown clips from the last movie and said, boom, Spider-Man 4 coming out, 3, whatever, fine. We would have been there. Still would have been fine. Man. What you got? Thank you, Brian. Any theories coming? Nope. I got nothing. Not gonna do any theories on this one just because I don't trust the trailers and I don't want to be out here looking stupid either. But no, I didn't have anything good. Like, one thing I won't do, I'm not gonna force a video if I'm not inspired, and I will never force things just for clicks. You know what I'm saying? Like that. If it doesn't get me excited, I'm not gonna put it out for y'all. I'm not. There are other websites, there are other YouTubers that are like, oh man, I gotta get these clicks so I can make this money online. I don't do that. I do it for the pleasure. I do it for the insight. So if I have a great idea or something really dope, then I'll present it to y'all. But otherwise, I'm not gonna waste your time with clickbait. That's just not how I get down. Thank you so much for that. All right, what you got? He who runs face. I didn't even read this first. Okay, recast T'Challa and let's trend T'Challa forever too. I like that. I've been in the trenches on Twitter debating and commenting, and folks are coming around. Facts, good stuff. Now we just got to counter with the petition. Hit the like, y'all. Yes. I'm with you on that. Look, yo, recast T'Challa forever. Save T'Challa. Don't kill T'Challa. With all of that, I love it. Love it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. And that support. Keep up the fight. Listen, I'm in the trenches with you. Okay. All I did, because I saw T'Challa was trending, I searched it and I was commenting on people's stuff too, hitting them with the petition, hitting them with the articles, hitting them with the interviews, hitting them with the facts. I'm with you. It's a fight. It's definitely a dog fight, but we gonna make it work. And I would just encourage this also for people out there. If you are repping recast T'Challa, because I have to make this clear. If you are repping recast T'Challa, I understand that some of us are very passionate about this. I'm very passionate about it, of course, as you can tell. I would highly recommend avoiding any negativity. The reason why I say that is because, first of all, Twitter, social media, it's full of people with a lot of opinions. And it's full of a lot of people that is going to want to trigger you. And all I'm going to say is that, like, you attract more flies with honey. Okay. Don't engage in the foolishness. Don't engage in any toxicity. Don't engage in any form of insults, because insults are the lowest form of argumentation. Let me just kind of tell y'all this, and this is more my philosophy, logic courses coming in. When you engage with people on the lowest form of argumentation, so basically the highest form, sticking to your point, arguing your point, giving it support. The lowest form is like is insulting and being negative, name calling, stuff like that, right? People online are motivated by emotion before logic, okay? When people start to feel something, whether they feel threatened, whether they feel insulted or whatever, they stop listening to you. When they stop listening to you, they're not going to understand or hear what you're trying to say. You could be making all the best sense and logic in the world, but because they felt threatened, they're going to get emotionally clamped up, and they're going to resort to maybe insulting you back, or they're going to double down and be like, no, this is why I don't want to do Recast T'Challa, because y'all are mean, whatever. But what I'm saying is, when you approach them from a place of positivity, even if they are negative, you can still be heard and get the message across. Because at the end of the day, we're really trying to open up people's minds and have a deeper conversation about what Chadwick Boseman was fighting for, what he built up, about Black representation in the media, and so on and so forth. So I'm just saying, let's not add to any level of toxicity. Don't give people excuses, even if they want to use them against us, because it ruins the message. Unfortunately, people will listen to like 10 negative people instead of 43 positive people, 43,000 positive people. You see what I'm saying? They'll be like, oh, those 10 people, that's what Recast T'Challa is about, versus, oh, the overwhelming masses, the tens of thousands of people that are really just like, yo, we just want to honor Chadwick. Yo, we just want to keep this story going. We trying to do this out of love and respect, but they not going to hear you if you sound just like the very negative folks that are giving the whole thing a bad name. And what I'm saying is, it's a bad name relative to the opposition. They look at it as bad because it's toxic. We don't want to do that. It doesn't help the cause. Yeah, maybe you win a little fight in an argument. Yeah, you get an ego boost because, let's be honest, I'm biased, obviously. Recast T'Challa, I believe, is right. But that's not the point. It's not about being right. It's about getting people to understand the conversation and hopefully to come on over. They're not going to do that if we're being toxic and negative. So I just wanted to put that out there so that we kind of understand the bigger picture. And I also understand, look, there are some people that piss me off too. I'm not going to lie. There's some people that say some stupid stuff to me. There are people that insult me. There are people that come at me and try and, ruin my integrity. But this is, you got to keep your head up above them. Let them be on their own. I'll rock with the 43,000 folks that are doing this with love and respect. So anyway, thank you for that. I don't know why I even got on that, but I just wanted to put that out. What did I do? Hold on. Actually, being on Twitter debating for Recast T'Challa is how I found out about who will not be named. So technically, it's Eman's fault. Thanks. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, damn it, Alejandro. I told you not to Google it. Well, you're in now. You're in the end game now. There you go. Thank you. Let's see what you got. I am doomed. Don't give them an excuse to silence the movement 100%. Where can I get a recast shirt, bro? Hold on. I can get that for you. Where is it at? Recast. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you. Do I have it? Hold on. Teespring. On Teespring, I know that. Recast T'Challa. Hold on 1 second. I think I got it. Yes. Okay. All right. Here you go. Check in the chat. I just posted the. Hold on. Make sure that's the right one. I'm gonna post the link for you. And the reason why I'm posting that link, let me know if it does not work. If it does not, I'll post the link. I believe you could find the link also in my description. So when the video is done, I'll post it again in there. But the reason why I do want to make sure that y'all get that is because I donate all the proceeds for the shirt. So if you buy a Recast T'Challa shirt, all the donations, all the proceeds, I don't make that much. I think we make like $4 or $5 off every shirt. I contribute, I donate that to the colon cancer coalition in Chadwick Boseman's name. So that's where that goes. I'm not making money off of this. I'm not going. I would not profit off of Chadwick Boseman's passing or any of this, but I do donate all of that and I put it in Chadwick Boseman's name. there. I gotta check to see what the total is at, but we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Thank you so much for that. I'll update y'all on that too, by the way. Tati, really, man, I still can't get how Marvel don't see the obvious. Do you think they would change their mind? Why don't they just recast T'Challa? They don't want to change their mind yet because they don't have enough pressure yet. They think what they're doing is right, and I am challenging that belief. We already talked about how Marvel basically made the decision not to recast within minutes. There was no word about consulting the family. There was no word about like, hey, let's stop, talk, have a meeting. There was no word about, hey, let's do like an internal poll, a survey, see how people feel about this. None of that. They were just like, oh my gosh, Chadwick passed away. Hey, Ryan, what do you want to do? Not recast? Done. That's it. So anybody that's assuming that Marvel took all this due diligence according to what they said, that's Nate Moore, the VP exec, right hand man of Kevin Feige. That's what they said. So to me, I'm sitting here like, why didn't y'all take more time? Nobody was going to press you on that. We would have understood, but they made a very quick decision, a very emotional decision. And I think they're stuck in their heels because they don't want to admit that maybe they did something wrong. So but that's my opinion, though. Just kind of going on that. Let's see, Mike. That recast E-Man as T'Challa can't go wrong. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Mike. Let's see. Only what you got? Just a little support. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that all day. Thank you. House of Boom. E-Man, what are your top 3 recast replacements? You can't use Yaya though. Bro, I might have to give you a video on that later. But you already know Yaya is my number 1, so that's a cheat right there. But I couldn't honestly anybody. I'm not picky. Just keep T'Challa going. Like when I tell you that's the most basic and hardest battle, we can get to the other stuff later. But yeah, thank you so much, Terramata. What you got? Let's start canceling these Disney Plus and until they recast T'Challa. Hey, if you want to do that, I understand. Let's see what else we got. Okay, all right. So what else do we have? So yeah, okay, so we already got over this whole Spider-Man Sony being all thirsty and stuff. There was what else? There was more of an update. Oh yeah, so just a reminder for some of y'all, we already know because of the thirstiness that they had to let us know that there was going to be a trilogy coming, another trilogy. So this was not over for Spider-Man, right? Once we get this No Way Home, they already had the plans to do another trilogy with Tom Holland as well. So we talked about that in the last live, but I wanted to remind you about this because it's already being reported that Spider-Man 4 is in secret development. Well, shoot, it ain't much of a secret now is it? But yes, so supposedly Spider-Man 4 is already in the works. Let's see. This was according to Matthew Bellani. He used to work for the Hollywood Reporter. Has all these inside connections, yada yada yada. He says, according to multiple sources, there's a deal for a 4th Marvel-produced movie that will star Tom Holland, and it's already quietly in development. So quietly in development could mean a whole bunch of different things. Maybe they're looking for another director because John Watts is going to do Fantastic Four. Maybe they're looking for a writer. Who knows? One way or another, you're not going to get away from Spider-Man. There's no way. Spider-Man, we already saw also in the last chat that the Russo brothers had said that Spider-Man was going to become the new soul of the MCU. He was going to be the new Tony Stark. So what Tony Stark was for the first 10 years, that's what they want Spider-Man to be moving forward. Now, here's the thing. It's not unheard of, because Spider-Man is one of the top most popular fictional characters, period. So, especially when it comes to the comics and stuff. So they want to listen, Sony knows where the money's gonna be. This new No Way Home movie is probably gonna crack $1 billion. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. We'll see. Let's see. So we have that. Oh, now this was something else I wanted to get cleared up for you guys too. So as you know, there was always this Sony Marvel deal, right? And the deal was, as we understood it, the deal was a way for us to um understand the formula of how Marvel and Sony were going to do their stuff, right? So what they were going to do was they had, I want to say, like 5 pictures where Marvel could share Tom Holland in a couple, and then Sony would have their own movies, yada 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 yada, whatever, right? But here's the thing. Hold on, do I have it? Yes. Here it is. So Tom Holland actually set the record straight on Marvel and Sony's new Spider-Man deal. Now, what I mean by new is this is the deal that's happening after No Way Home. Now, we just heard that they were going to do a trilogy. We just heard that Spider-Man 4 was already in development. But the nature of this new deal, because it was always kind of like a deal as they go, right? Like we had a deal up until Far From Home. Now we got a new deal with No Way Home. Now there's a new deal, okay, with all the movies afterwards. So here's what Tom Holland, how he kind of explained it to be when he cleared this air. He said, yeah, that's not accurate at all. He's referring to the previous deals. The new deal that was struck up was this understanding between the two studios that should Marvel want me to appear in one of their movies, then it would be an open conversation. I don't think it's as black and white as I have a 3-picture deal with Marvel and a 3-picture deal with Sony. It's just this open conversation and open dialogue between Bob Iger and Tom Rothman. So, in other words, they're going to keep the door open. It's not going to be a slam dunk that Spider-Man is only going to be with Sony. I think this is great because Sony has the opportunity to kind of do Spider-Man, use him, and kind of test the waters. They need to see, can they walk without Marvel holding their hand? But let's just say a certain movie or whatever doesn't do too well, they can always call up Marvel and be like, yo, we need a boost. Yo, can you put Spider-Man in that Secret Wars movie or something and then have it connect back to ours? Now Marvel can talk. They can negotiate. So I like the fact that they're keeping the doors open, that this can be a thing. Who knows how this is going to be? Now, right now, I want y'all to remember, though, Sony still owns Spider-Man and all his characters. That includes Miles Morales, too. So if you were sitting here looking for Miles Morales to come in, that belongs to Sony. Sony belongs, they have the rights to him right now. So if we were to get a live action thing, it'll either be under Sony's umbrella or they're going to have to work out another conversation with Marvel and make it work that way. But it's not like Marvel right now. They're still at the behest of Sony because, again, Sony still owns it. But at least now, where this wasn't always the case, there's an open door. Like there's an open conversation and we can get Spider-Man in there for a certain movie or something. So how that's going to affect everything else, I'm not sure. And it's incredibly hard to determine what that means for the future of the MCU, because my impression was, and I haven't seen No Way Home yet, he's going to be stuck in the Sony Marvel universe, and that's it. That Sony Marvel universe is somewhere else and not in the MCU anymore. I don't know how they're going to keep that. Maybe he keeps jumping back and forth with Doctor Strange. Who knows? Too early to tell. But yeah, so that's just what we have for now. Loyalty, I saw that. I am definitely not going to hit that. I reject the violence. I reject the violence and the chaos. That was violence and chaos all in one. I reject both. Let's see. Real Django. I'm still hoping for a Miles Morales spinoff. But yeah, you're still gonna get one. I mean, we just actually got a thank you, by the way, for that contribution, brother. We just got a trailer for Into the Spider-Verse. That is going to happen. They're doing a part 1 of that. But if you're referring to a live action one, like I just mentioned, that's going to be on Sony. Sony's going to have to give us that live action. The only thing we got to worry about is Marvel going to be involved? I kind of get the feeling that they won't. And we just got to wait. So whatever quality we got from Venom 1, 2, and Morbius and stuff, those are the same people that's going to give us the next Spider-Man movie. So I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. I'm nervous, but I don't know. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. What would you say? Trey, I wouldn't recommend the MCU to be fully dependent on Spider-Man, considering Sony can snatch him away any second like they did before. Yeah, I mean, this is facts. This is that's facts. That's facts. The fact that it's an open conversation to me is kind of like, that's the only hope I'll have. But I agree with you that like banking everything on Spider-Man is going to be kind of tough. But I would say this, Marvel has enough incentive to make deals with Sony to make it work regardless. Okay. In other words, keep in mind the first deal, Marvel basically was like, Sony, let us make your Spider-Man movies for you. We'll cover everything and you collect all the money. What movie studio is going to say no to that? And they just sit back and make money like that. So I think Marvel still has the leverage to offer up a deal for Sony that they might not be able to refuse in the future. So that's the only real hope we got, though. It's thin, but we got it. I don't know. That's all we got. Let's see. What we got? He Who Runs Face. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. My theory. Spidey goes to college, meets Ironheart and upperclassman Reed Richards. Okay. Oscorp tries to replicate his powers, and another spider is created. It bites a teenager, and he becomes his mentor. I'm not mad at that. I would think Reed Richards would be a professor, though. Like a young professor, but a professor, not so much an upperclassman. But it can work. It can still work. I'm fine with that. But here's the thing. It don't matter how good the story is. The story could be fine. It's about who's telling the story. There's a big difference if Marvel Studios tells that story versus if Sony does. So, I don't know. I like it, though. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Storm Shadow. Oh, my gosh. Storm, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. That is a wonderful generous offer. Thank you so much. Who owns the rights to the Sinister Six, Sony or Disney? Happy anniversary for you too. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Sony owns the Sinister Six. When I say that they own the rights to Spider-Man, they own the rights to everything under the Spider-Man umbrella. So if it's a villain or a character that was created within the Spider-Man franchise from the comics, they own that. Sinister Six, they got all of them. Rhino, Vulture, Kraven, Green Goblin, all of that. Miles Morales, they own all of that. So if it's Spider something, Black Cat, it's all Sony. That's why they don't want to give this away. That's why they want to have their own Venom, Carnage. That's all Sony. That's why they want to have their own Spider-Man Marvel universe, because they literally have enough characters to have their own universe. So that's what it is. But thank you so much for that offer, for that support. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get to the big news. Woo, man, thank y'all so much for sticking with me all the way for this. Might as well get this out the way. I had barely even started my little staycation with the wife before this news dropped, and everybody was hitting me up. Letitia Wright, reportedly, I don't know, done with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. According to this, she was leaving. She's done. Yada 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 yada. Let me tell you something. First and foremost, as I've said on my social media, because I posted this as soon as I could, just to kind of get y'all not to go crazy over this, because people will send me things, and don't get me wrong, I appreciate it, but like I don't chase every rumor that comes out, because a lot of times those rumors are not substantiated, right? There was another rumor that Letitia Wright had been fired, from Black Panther. That Marvel was like, we're done with you, we're whatever, and they fired her. Let me tell you right now, all of that is fake news. It's not true. Y'all already know, if I bring y'all a rumor, if I have not checked it out myself, if I have not gone to reputable sources, insiders, etc., to verify the information, I'm not going to share it with y'all, or I will tell you, take this with a huge grain of salt. This is one of those pieces of information that isn't necessarily true, but it's not necessarily completely false. What do I mean? What I mean is the fact that, like, they took a little something that is true, but they ran with it in a whole different direction to sensationalize this. So, for example, somebody had sent me, I forget what the YouTuber's name is, Comic Cast or whatever like that. Letitia Wright fired for fake news. Like, not true. No, stop. And I know how ironic this sounds, but please don't get your news from YouTubers. If like YouTubers are the thing with YouTubers, and I know present company excluded here, right? But y'all know I don't traffic in rumors. Y'all don't see me dropping videos about a rumor, because that's clickbait. That is what clickbait is. I share with y'all the news. We can talk about rumors, but I don't give y'all rumors to get me numbers. I don't like that practice. That's not for me. So when you see stuff like that, if you see a YouTuber drop it, check the source, find out where did they get the information. If they just said like, oh, some random person on Reddit, get off that video. If they just said, oh, some unnamed person from some unknown place, go away from that. Please stop using YouTubers as the primary source of information. We YouTubers usually, unless we have direct contacts, usually we will have other contacts directly that can get us info, and we can relay that to you. But all that news about her being fired, all that news about her not wanting to come back, not so true. Not so true. Now, okay. Now I have to be very careful with what I tell y'all. Okay. I need y'all to bear with me on this. So I can confirm to you that, and this is, I would say that this information that I'm going to share with you is very close and very credible. Of course, I cannot go into a lot of detail, because the more detail I go into, the more that source gets compromised. Okay. So let me kind of give y'all an example, because a lot of times people don't really understand how the insider stuff works. They don't understand how like the sources work. And I get it, because I was someone on the outside too. But sometimes, and I don't get information all the time. Sometimes I do get information, and I do get them from sources that, if I even mention this thing, that source could go, they could be done. Like they can get in trouble. So let me give you an example. It's kind of like, let's say a source told me, yo, Marvel's gonna do, I don't know, a Nova movie next year, right? That source might be 1 out of 5 people in Marvel, including Kevin Feige and other folks, that only know that information. So if I go share that with y'all, then Kevin Feige gonna be like, oh, okay, it wasn't you. I know it wasn't you. Oh, so you, Mr. John Doe. Oh, so you talking to E-Man, huh? That's why a lot of the sources cannot be revealed when leaks happen. It's also why if a leak happens, and I can't say which publication this was, but one of the publications that leaked certain information about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, they get emails from the studios and they let them know. They be like, hey, stop playing with our name. Stop. Very politely, just stop. So anyway, that's how the sources work. Anyway, what can I tell y'all? Letitia Wright is not fired from Black Panther. This idea of her not wanting to come back, maybe. I will say that without going into specifics, the reason for the production delay in Black Panther is on her. We don't technically know her side of things because she hasn't come out and said anything, but based off of what I've heard, I'm like, ma'am, you really are losing the bag here. You're not securing the bag at all. I don't, and that's the thing. We don't know her side. That has not been reported. We don't know what her reasons are, but from what I've heard, allegedly, a lot of this stuff is coming from her. Now, here's what I'll also say without saying. What is reported, and I'm not talking about like little janky websites, big websites. Get some. Letitia Wright will return to Black Panther and Wakanda Forever next month. Next month. Keep in mind, back when, what was it, a couple weeks ago, we did a live, and I reported to y'all that Letitia Wright, that Marvel, okay? So I'm just, listen, if anybody's listening, I'm just reporting the news. It was released, a memo was released by Marvel. So this was Kevin Feige, Nate Moore, all of the Esposito, all of them released a memo to the cast and crew and said that, hey, Letitia Wright's injuries were more severe than we thought. And we're going to take a little bit longer time to give her time to heal. And that was going to be the reason for the delay. They were going to delay this thing for like 5-6 months. But now you sitting here talking about y'all coming back next month. What changed? Now, allegedly, supposedly, I don't know, whatever legal terms I got to use. My suspicion is that she doesn't want to get vaxxed, which is fine. That's her right. However, because of the rules in London and the CDC, she traveled to London and it's difficult for her to come back to the US. My suspicion is that Marvel was waiting those 6 months, because that's a long time to push off a movie. That's a long time, an extra 5-6 months. My suspicion is that they were waiting for the CDC restrictions to decrease, for the, Omarion virus to like go away, for the cases to go down, for the restrictions to stop. So that way, whether she was vaxxed or not wouldn't matter anymore, and she could come back and they can resume production. Here's what I will also say, and this is based off of, I'm speculating. If they had recorded enough footage of her, they wouldn't have stopped this production. So this gives me the inclination that, because I know a lot of y'all are like, oh, they already started production. If they had they started production in July. Even with the whole incident, accident, and all that stuff, it doesn't sound like they recorded that much. Doesn't sound like that. If they had recorded enough, they could have easily gotten a stand-in, a stunt double. I mean, it don't take much. What you got to do, just have somebody look like this, kind of look like her, the back of her head, fill in the gaps. But they can't do that. Or maybe they want to do that. Maybe they want to. I don't know. But all I know is you're not going to push something off for 5-6 months. And then now all of a sudden you coming back to show you coming back to do everything this month or next month. Something's not adding up. And it's making it difficult to trust even some of the bigger name outlets with some of the information, because sometimes damage control can be a thing. PR control can be a thing. All right. I think I've said enough so that I don't get in no trouble. But I would just say what I've seen reported is not always accurate. I will say this. The person with the most power right now is Letitia Wright. Unfortunately, there is some more information that I am privy to, but I can't say it. But I'll say that this is a mess. This is it's not as clean as people think it is. It's not as clean as people think it's being reported. This is a messy situation. It's very, very messy. Details, obviously, I can't go into, but what I've heard, I'm like, if any of this leaks, now here's the thing. I'm not going to share this information, but that doesn't mean somebody else won't share that information. If that happens, I don't know. So, like, I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Y'all not going to come after me, But I mean, there are other outlets out there that are like, they don't care. They're just like, man, whatever. We going to drop or whatever because whatever, So anyway, I'll leave it at that because, unfortunately, because I can't tell you very much, it's going to sound like I'm rambling, but I also have to like say without saying. but it's messy. It is messy. It is far messy. If there's, I'm gonna wait for the 5-year, 10-year tell-all book, and when that book comes out, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna be on this live still, and I'm gonna be like, y'all, chapter 5, that's what I was talking about. This stuff right here, that's what I was talking. That's what I couldn't tell y'all because it was. I can't believe half of this stuff. I can't believe half of this stuff that is gotten that bad, but it's messy. It's not good. I feel bad for Marvel. I feel bad for Marvel because a lot of this stuff could have been avoided by recasting T'Challa straight up. Like, and I'm not kidding. Like, when they decided not to recast T'Challa, they changed the script that clearly was going to have T'Challa involved to make it more about Shuri and Wakanda or whatever. And the script kept on getting changed. That's not unusual. That happens. But some of the other actors, Martin Freeman, you know, he was like, this is confusing. Angela Bassett was talking about they was on their 5th version of the script. Like, it's messy. There's a rumor out there that now they're talking about potentially changing the ending. I can't confirm whether that's true or not, but it is possible because Marvel does that all the time. This is messy, and I'm going to be 100% honest, and I said this before too. I am incredibly worried for this movie. I mean, if the T'Challa thing was already a huge concern, of course, but now I'm really sitting here like, I don't want this movie to flop. I mean, but my gosh, what are y'all doing? What are the actors doing? What? Let me get these comments. Let me get this. Eddie, I heard they got rid of Letitia for some former first lady. No spoiler. That's funny. No, they have not gotten rid of her. Here's the thing. Like, they put a little bit of, they put a lot behind this and her. So that's, they're not gonna, they've put too much into this to let it fail. At least that's what I've heard. I've heard that they put a considerable amount of money, time, and effort into this. Marvel really wants this to work. They're not going to let that stop the train. Now, I know some people were talking about like, oh, recast Shuri and stuff. I think that for Marvel, they don't want to have to recast Shuri. But if they're pushed and that's their very last option, they wouldn't be opposed. They just gonna have to do what they got to do. And if that ever becomes the point, where they just recast Shuri, oh, you better believe Recast T'Challa about to go on full drive, full octane. Because if y'all can if you could have the nerve, if you can have the gall to recast Shuri, then you better recast T'Challa. Come on now. Don't even play too. I don't want to hear not one. Matter of fact, there's some folks online that are getting real borderline hypocritical, talking about like, oh yeah, you can't recast T'Challa. That's disrespectful. But recast Shuri, excuse me. So I thought recasting was this. I thought that was disrespect. What? Wait, what? So you cool with that, but you're not cool with it? Huh? Don't be that person. Don't do it. Real Django, could Letitia Wright be able to come back to the US if she's not vaccinated, doesn't want to be vaccinated? The whole thing's hot garbage. It is hot garbage. I think right now it's only if the CDC rules decrease, if they undo some of the restrictions. So, hey, a lot can change in 5 to 6 months. In 5 to 6 months, cases can go down. More people can get vaccinated, which means that it's not so much of a, maybe herd immunity increases, whatever. So a lot of different things can change in a couple of months, according to, like hot weather and the viruses die out more. So, And that would be a very convenient way for Marvel to slip her back in, start production, and be like, hey, all right, y'all, everything's smooth, just like we planned. just like we planned, all right. Yeah, so there's that. Thank you, Real Django. I appreciate you, brother. Let's see. I saw somebody else. Hold on. Darius. I don't see Letitia Wright being in the MCU post Black Panther 2. If they recast her, no way they can't recast T'Challa. I see tons of support for recasting on Twitter. Marvel losing support over their decision. This is all true. And I would say if even half of what I heard is remotely true, and I guarantee you will not hear a peep about it. Because remember, I told y'all when actors and cast and crew are under contract, when they're shooting a movie, they have to promote the movie. They can't say nothing negative. They can't. So you ain't gonna hear nothing. Don't be surprised. Somebody marked this, bookmarked it. Don't be surprised when Black Panther 2 is done, over with, whatever. Don't be surprised if you start hearing some actors talking about like woo woo woo. But yes, I also agree, based on the shenanigans and things that I've been hearing, I don't think that she'd be around after Black Panther 2 either. Like, yay, you're our Black Panther. After that, you're gonna have to move on. I think Marvel, I just I don't think so. I don't think she has played the long game very well with the MCU. So that's my opinion. Willie Jean just dropping these Sunday ties. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for the grind. Union Fight LaForce. Oh, thank you so much, Willie Jean. Appreciate you. He who runs phase 14 likes to get to 300. Oh, come on now. Let's get it. Come on, y'all. Let's do it for Letitia's triplets. Oh boy. Thank you so much. Yes. Let's get the likes up if you don't mind. I appreciate that. If you can do that for me. Let's see, Tati. So maybe now they will at least think about recasting T'Challa. I feel it's a money thing involved with Letitia. It's not. I'll just say that. It's not a money thing. It's other things, but it's not a money thing. Close, but no, I don't think. Can't. It's not. But thank you, Tati. I appreciate you for that. Let's see, Marsha Reese, what you got? They should have waited. Facts. Built her up via series. Facts on facts. Then Black Panther 2, and it's still recast Shuri. They set her up to be the kid sister, and one movie won't change that. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. We know that the MCU is at a point where, expecting straight adaptations from the comics is not going to happen. We know that. We know that they're not about to be like, oh, ABC happened in comics. All right, let's do ABC in the movies. We know that. However, the comics are a blueprint. The comics have the heart and soul, even if the MCU is a different body, right? So it's kind of like you still can maintain the essence and the framework that the comics set up and still give us something slightly new. I think Marvel is banking on the wrong things. And I'm going to give y'all a little hint at what I'm going to do later. Marvel is banking on, and this is based on past interviews with Nate Moore. Look it up. Screen Rant 2018. Nate Moore interview Black Panther. Both Marvel and Ryan Coogler, they both were interested in expanding the world of Wakanda, and they have a little bit more of an interest in elevating Black female queen, right? So that was all this documented. This is documented stuff. I'm not making this up. This is what they want to put out there. Okay. So they want to elevate Wakanda, show us more Wakanda, elevate Shuri or a female presence. Which, by the way, let me just say, I'm not saying that that's a negative thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying this is what they're counting on. What I'm saying, though, is That's not what people are going for. Majority of people, when you ask people, what are you looking forward to Black Panther 2? They're not about to say, oh man, the vast majority, I'm talking about the majority, it's not expanding the world of Wakanda. Nobody's going to pay money to go do some world building. If I told you there was a movie from Marvel and it was all about Asgard with no Thor, maybe some of his friends show up, but ain't gonna be no Thor, you paying top dollar for that? Or you gonna wait till that drop on Disney Plus? Right? That's not blockbuster material to do world building. That's what TV series are for. Nobody is looking for Shuri like that because she's a supporting character. She hasn't had enough screen time to build a rapport with audiences to justify a blockbuster movie. What they're trying to do now is ride the coattails off of the name, the franchise Black Panther, to justify propelling Shuri. Again, I don't have a problem with Shuri. I'm very fine with her being elevated in a position. I just think that this is very premature given the circumstances. And the problem is the fact that, even Letitia Wright, and I got nothing against the sister personally and nothing, she doesn't have star power. Nobody is going out there saying, I gotta go see the next Letitia Wright movie. Not yet. Not yet. And you trying to ride the coattails off of one of the most record-setting movies ever, and that's your follow-up? I mean, that's like going in the reverse order of a boxing match. We already get like the main event in the very first half hour, and now you want us to watch the undercards? I'm leaving. I'm changing the channel. My interest is gone. Like, if you don't build it up, you think I'm gonna stay there and pay more money to watch that? But here's what people are interested in. They definitely want to see Namor. I mean, we all like new villains, new characters. That's cool. But even then, a new villain without a compelling hero or protagonist isn't all that appealing either. So if you're really not checking for Shuri, and again, I'm not trying to hate on her. I'm just saying, if the vast majority of people are not checking for your lead character, why would they care about your antagonist as much? That's like having the Joker in a movie going against Robin. I guess that could work, but I want to see Joker go against Batman. That's the money maker, right? But when I tell you the vast majority, when anyone I've seen online, I've seen observations, whatever, and please be honest with yourself too. Whether you are interested in Black Panther or not, I want to say that the vast majority of people are more interested in what or how Marvel is going to treat the lack of the presence of T'Challa via Chadwick Boseman. People are more curious about that than anything else. I will expound on that in another way, but if it is true that people are more concerned about that than what Marvel, I mean, just think about it. People want this. They want to see what you're going to do with T'Challa, what you're going to do with Chadwick Boseman, how you going to honor him, what you going to do. But Marvel's like, nah, but we want to build up Wakanda. We want to give y'all Shuri. We want to show y'all all the other supporting characters. But people are saying they want this. How's that work? Whew. Thank you, Marsharies. I appreciate you. I think they just banked on the wrong thing. I think, like I said, I don't talk about Marvel's intentions because I don't know them personally like that. I only go off of what they say publicly and what they have documented. But I think they're putting their eggs in the wrong basket. They're banking on the wrong things to be successful. I asked this question on Twitter too. Please help me with this. What blockbuster franchise, popular franchise, movie series, whatever, has been successful with its supporting characters and world building without its main character. I don't want Black Panther to be the experiment for something like that. That's like saying, like, hey, you know what? I know usually a runner in a race, can run without weights on them, but hey, let's make Black Panther race with an extra weighted vest. Why we gotta have the handicap? Why we gotta have the untested formula for that has not proven to be successful in decades? I don't want that. Thank you so much, Rodney. I appreciate you, sir, for the contribution. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Didier, what's going on? Thank you. I think the making of Black Panther 2 would be a better movie than Black Panther 2. I mean, there's a lot of drama. There's a lot of drama. Look, you know how they be coming out with them little behind the scenes books? I'm telling you, y'all gonna forget. I won't. I'm telling you, when the tell-all books comes out, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something. House of Boom. If it ain't Storm, I don't want it. I feel that. I feel all of that. Whew, man. Darius, thank you. What you got? It was a huge gamble putting this all on Letitia Wright, and it's blown up in their faces when they could have just recast T'Challa. But they've done nothing but double down, and it's getting worse. It is getting worse. And I mean, she's not making it any better for them. I mean, I think they honestly could have gotten away with it. We still would have been recast T'Challa, all day, but I think they could have gotten away with it more if she had gotten more in line with this. And I'll say this, it's still possible for them to turn it around, right? I don't want you to doubt the power of PR damage control. Marvel could sit here, have all this drama happening in the background. I don't know, convince Letitia to do the right thing. She comes back, they shoot, and they'll be like, oh, this was a fantastic experience. Oh my gosh, it was a beautiful thing. Oh yeah. Like, they could turn it around and make it seem like, oh, that's just speculation. Oh, that's just rumor. They could act like that. I'm trying to tell you, they will lie to y'all faces and be like, it wasn't a big deal. They could. It's a mess, but they could tell you it's not that big of a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. Thank you so much. Marv Sharice. Folks really want Killmonger, not Shuri, if anything. That too. I mean, I'm not really pro Killmonger like that anyway, but even that would have been a better route. I mean, at least Michael B. Jordan has more star power. I don't think it serves the story very well. I think it's a tired trope to have the redemption arc and stuff. Like, we ain't got to redeem every villain. Like, let the villains be villains. It's okay. But yeah, you're right on that too. You're right. Let's go. We go see Patrick. Oh, man, I didn't think about that with Namor. Yeah, no. People are interested in Namor, I'm just saying there are other things people are interested in more than what Marvel is trying to push. Marvel wants you to see the world of Wakanda. I mean, put it in a Disney ride. I'll go see it at Disneyland. Put it in a Disney Plus show. We can explore it that way. But in a blockbuster movie that I'm supposed to pay money for a ticket, what you think people, I mean, maybe people buy out theaters. I don't see it having the same energy though. I don't anticipate that. A lot of this is also going to depend on how they market it. And man, I'll tell you, if they market that, if that trailer opens up with like a death of T'Challa or something, overdrive, coming for their necks at that point. I am coming straight for their necks at that point. Whew, man. Okay. Anyway, thank y'all so much. That's all the news I got for today. I don't think anybody gonna come at me, at least not for this. They probably gonna come at me for all the other presidential news that we talked about, and I ain't gonna get into that. If you know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Do I have anything? Oh, you know what? I think I got time for a quick review. Let me give a quick review. Okay, quick review. Unforgivable. This is the movie on Netflix right now with Sandra Bullock, Viola Davis, Vincent D'Onofrio's in this as well. And yes, this will be a spoiler-free review. So if you have seen it, please don't give it away. Don't give away the twist or anything like that. But The Unforgivable, it's probably number one on Netflix right now. It's definitely a movie that's going to be trying to push for awards considerations and stuff. I will say that one thing I did like, part of the good, Sandra Bullock gives a really good performance. She doesn't have a lot of lines in this, which I think actually works to her benefit because she's doing more physical, acting in this movie. So this is definitely something where you can see that she's really trying to get into the zone with this. I like some of the themes and the concepts that they tackle in this movie. They definitely show you some of the issues with the prison system, right? Like just in terms of going from prison life, getting back into normal, society and stuff. All those different little dynamics and things. So I really appreciated that. But yeah, back to Sandra's performance. It was top notch. It was good. She was definitely in good form during this. I would definitely say Viola Davis. Let me tell you something. If you need somebody to have an argument in a movie, you put Viola Davis in that role. This woman she only had like 15 minutes in the movie, but she had some of the most powerful moments, and she has this one conversation with her and Sandra Bullock, and it's like, it's very emotive. There's some good passion there. So, you're just talking about two great actors just really putting it out there. So that was really good. As for the story, I thought the story was cool. It was compelling. It takes a little moment to get there, so you have to be a little patient. But I will say that learning about her background, learning about the situation of the events, I thought it was actually unpredictable. I did not see some of those elements happening or coming true. So I thought that was actually kind of cool that they put that in there. So it's definitely one of those type of moments. Now, to the bad. Some of the motivations of some of the characters I thought were kind of forced a little bit. They was just throwing some things in there like, really? You're gonna do that to that person just out of nowhere? What are you doing? Like some things just felt kind of random just for the sake of drama and suspense. But like just thinking about it, like I was like, this doesn't make sense. Like why would you do this? Why would you do this? This was stupid. It looked more like Tyler Perry shock value, and you might know it when you see it. But these are like very minor things. But even like towards the end, some of the motivations of the characters I thought were kind of weak. That yes, they pushed the story along, but they were also kind of weak. I didn't particularly care for some of the motivations behind some of the parents in this movie. You'll know them. It made for really good interactions, really good acting. But I was sitting there, I was like, why are y'all making this a big deal? Like, why are y'all acting like this is so traumatic and such a big deal when this is not the case? So I'm trying not to obviously spoil it for y'all. But the movie's okay. The movie is okay. If I had to give it a rating, I would say, better yet, I don't even think I told y'all what the plot was. The basic plot of this movie is Sandra Bullock did some time, I want to say like 10 years, 20 years, whatever, in jail. And she's finally getting out of jail. She wants to reconnect with her family. But because of the foster care system and all that, it's hard for her to get back in touch with her family. And she's doing what she has to do to basically get back in touch with her family. Okay. It was a very ugly incident that happened in her past that made her go to jail. The whole point of the movie is for you to actually learn what happens and see how this whole trauma gets resolved or not. That's the premise. Anyway, for my rating for this, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10 for The Unforgivable. The movie is okay. It's cool. I think you can watch it, have a decent time with it. I'm glad that it's on Netflix. I wouldn't have paid to go see this in the theater. But like if you're bored, you just want something to watch, you want to see some decent to good acting, this would be it. But I wouldn't say that this is also a movie that like, you know, you gonna run and tell your friends about. I don't think this is a movie that you're gonna go watch a second time. I think this is one of those things on a lazy Saturday. You watch something, it's decent, it's entertaining, and then you move on, and that's it. So that's why I give it a 7 out of 10. If you have seen The Unforgivable, then please let me know, what did you think about it, and what rating would you give to it as well. So that is my thoughts on The Unforgivable. You can watch it on Netflix right now. All right, that is it. I think I had a couple other comments here. Let me scroll back and get hold on. Okay, what we got? Scar King, what's going on? Spirit of the times, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Recasting T'Challa. You already know what it is. You know. Rim 17, thank you. Shout out to Kimberly Foster, who was wishing you and Mrs. Oh, thank you. Did I miss Kimberly? Did I miss something? Oh, I hope I didn't miss a comment. But thank you so much. I appreciate both of y'all, Mod Squad and the vets in the building. Let's go. Wait. Okay, I see Kimberly. All right. Can't see as an ex-con, just can't. You know what? She kind of pulls it off. It's hit or miss in some scenes, but you know, like she kind of falls out of character a little bit, but she, you know, I'll just say she's an interesting, troubled con, you know. But yeah. Okay. Oh, it looks like y'all ain't feeling it too much, huh? 5 out of 10. Okay. All right. I understand. I get it. Yeah, I mean, like, this ain't gonna hit everybody. It's not. I totally understand if some people don't like it. I personally didn't mind it. Oh, damn, you couldn't even finish it? Oh, okay. You know, I would say like the ending of the story was worth it for me. Yeah, but I think I give it a 7. I'm okay with that. I like the dramas though. Let's see. Dang, 5. Oh man. Y'all getting it. Okay, that's cool. I understand. All right. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for a wonderful live. I appreciate y'all coming in last minute on a Sunday night, impromptu. Wasn't even really planning all this, but hey, it is what it is. I need to get back to work and do some more videos for y'all. So what are we meeting? We are meeting again on Wednesday. Wednesday night. This is gonna be Hawkeye. This is gonna be episode 5. Supposedly, and I don't know how people know this or not. Supposedly, episode 5 is going to be huge. It's gonna be like crazy. I'm thinking at that point, that's probably gonna be when Kingpin shows up, and then that's gonna blow up the internet, of course. So yes, Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. That's 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. We will be going live again to talk about the episode. Hopefully they give us something a little bit. I think it's going to be a longer episode too. But we will deal with that and react to that. Monday, remember I told you Spider-Man No Way Home is going to be coming out. They're doing the LA premiere, so watch the internet. I'm just saying, be careful. They are going to I just don't want y'all to miss no spoilers. Hold on. All right. My phone is blown up. I got you. Who'd you say? Alex? Okay. Did I miss? I'm sorry if I missed anybody. Yes. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I also got another one here. It's, how do I feel about a variant cast T'Challa? I'm very fine with that. I'm very fine with that. Mainly because I just want T'Challa. I don't, you know, I want the work that Chadwick built up to continue. Whether it's a variant, whatever, like make it work. Keep T'Challa's story going. We already saw variants work for Loki. It can work. It's not hard. Thank you so much. I appreciate that contribution, y'all. Real Django, is this E-Man After Dark? Not, no, it's not. No, we about to sign off right now. But no, it is not. What else did I? Okay, so Spider-Man. Oh, so keep an eye. Make sure y'all follow me. Once I see Spider-Man No Way Home, I will drop a spoiler-free reaction to that. So make sure y'all follow me so that y'all can, see it. I'll let you know. Does it live up to the hype? Is did Sony oversell it and show us too much? Or is there more in it? Is this actually endgame levels? Who knows? I will let y'all know when that happens. And then Wednesday we have our Hawkeye. And then so that's all we got for tonight. Y'all have a good, fun, hopefully positive Monday. Get it in, do what you got to do, be safe, and have a great week. I will see y'all later. Peace.